Hi folks, it's Charles. I'm the product developer here at the home of the BioBlaster ozone machine, green bed bug removal, and so much more. And today we're here to continue in our series of examining our competitors' equipment and showing you exactly what's under the lid so that you can't be caught in confusing hype and claims. I don't have any bones to pick with any of my competitors. In fact, I hope that someday I have the opportunity to learn from one of them and develop better machines for us. Today we're going to go over the industrial odor-free purifier from Odor-Free Machines. So I've decided to start adding to my collection, and we're going to be buying competitors' ozone machines, taking them apart, putting them through real field data logging and testing so that we can demonstrate exactly what they're capable of achieving in the field in our ozone testing chamber, and then of course putting them through our real world abuse tests like we do our own machines. So today I'm going to open up a brand new, this is unopened, straight from the manufacturer, odor-free machines. We're going to take it out of the packaging and we're going to put it through its first test in the ozone testing chamber. We'll data log that, the output, and then we'll publish that online. So this is how it comes out of the box with a packing slip and a quick start guide similar to our BioBlaster on the top. And you can see it's got some nice packaging. And here is what they call their little beast. Hi folks, this is Charles, and I'm just here to show you, this is one of our traditional BioBlaster stands, but we've taken our custom mounting mechanism off the top and put a board on here for testing all these competitor units. And today we're going to show you the setup of the test of the Villa 1000 from Odor-Free Machines. And this is a handy little say hotel type ozone generator that they sell to lots of homeowners around the country. And we're going to plug this thing into the wall, and then we're going to turn on the machine. We'll set it on, and in this room we have set up an eco-sensor sensing monitor system that can read parts per million, measure temperature and humidity. We're going to run this machine for an hour-long test like we've done with all of our machines, and we're going to register the output in parts per million, and we'll publish that info to the website. So this is the maiden voyage of a brand new out-of-the-box odor-free Villa 1000, which is the optimal or highest output we should ever expect to get from this type of a plate during its first use. We're going to make that information available for every ozone machine. And we do it here as a courtesy to you at the home of the BioBlaster. We're going to turn this baby on. We're going to set it all the way to the highest setting. And we'll turn it on for a 1-hour test. It does have a handy built-in timer. The little fan going. And we're now making ozone. I'm going to exit quickly. Well folks, you're looking at the data logged output record of the Villa 1000 from Odor-Free Machines. And folks, Odor-Free is all over the internet. When you do a search for shock treatments, commercial ozone generators, and odor removal, you're definitely going to come across the Odor-Free Machines. And we started a test in our 15 by 15 foot testing chamber at right around 12:45 p.m. And we let that test run till right around 1:45. And folks, in 1 hour's time, the Villa 1000 was not capable of hitting any higher than, well, just about 5 parts per million. And we didn't, 5 parts per million, folks, actually 4.5 parts per million, just isn't enough ozone to get to those toxic levels that you need to kill the viruses, the bacteria, the mold, and the mold spores. So 4.5 parts per million. It did have a nice steady climb. It was a little bit more even output than the test that we did with the Genesco machine, but it didn't even get to the 5.5 that Genesco did. 4.5 parts per million in an hour. It's a really low output. It's not the targeted 6 parts per million that we want to achieve to kill the viruses, the bacteria, and the mold spores. So, it is a nice little room-by-room deodorizer, but it's not by any means a commercial shock treatment machine. These are unadulterated numbers from our test in our 15 by 15 foot ozone testing room of the Villa 100 from odor-free machines. Folks, if you're looking to really get high ozone shock treatments, you need to jump into a serious machine, one that's capable of taking it over the 10 part per million threshold to kill those toxic critters. And for odor, even more, sometimes better. So if you're looking to buy a good ozone generator, check out the data from our home 14,000 or any of the Pro lines, and you'll see we just rock this right off the charts. And these machines really can't carry our machines, jockstrap, I guess you'd say. So the Villa 100, it's an okay little machine for the money, but it's never going to achieve those shock treatment levels that you need to get to kill the viruses, the bacteria, the mold, and the mold spores. Hi folks, it's Charles again. I'm the product developer here at the home of the BioBlaster ozone machine. And today we're going to look under the hood of one of our popular competitors called the odor-free machine. And this model is the Villa 1000 from odor-free. It's about a $400 ozone generator. And we did do, previous to this, tests in our ozone testing chamber, and we were able to record the output results, and it didn't come anywhere close to our home unit, which is what I suspected would be the case. We're going to take a look underneath the hood and show you just how this thing is actually constructed, and then we'll show you what it looks like running. We'll put it back together, and we'll take it through our strength and durability test. Well, this makes it nice and easy to see, folks. What we've got here is a very basic, small, plastic, feels like a sleeve bearing, but it could be a ball bearing computer style fan. And then we've got 1, 2, I'll take this filter out on the back and show you, 3 of these ceramic plates. And these are similar to the ceramic plates that we've showed you in some of our other videos of the cheaper type hotel room style air freshening ozone generators. They claim this is a commercial high output machine, but folks, the test results just don't substantiate that. What it does have is a little bit more surface area than some of the other machines I've showed you, and it does have the stainless steel on both sides of the plate. The way that the high voltage electricity, which comes from this little transformer here, is applied is through these tensioning tabs, one on either side, that create that voltage between the electrified pieces of the dielectric. It slides in place, it gets tension from the tabs, and it's a nice benefit of this is it's very easy to change a plate in this machine, which some of our other competitors, which you'll see in the other videos, really are rather difficult and sometimes extremely costly. One of our competitors charges over $100 to replace what he calls a generator pack, and it's because he's using a substandard dielectric. So you can remove these 3 plates quite easily, and that really exposes this machine for what it is. There's really not much here. We've got our little timer, transformer, a power strip, and then we've got the fan. That's all there is to it. 3 tensioning mechanisms, 3 plates, a transformer, and a fan. And then we've got the timer and switch. Very, very, very basic. You know, a benefit of this machine is they did use bolts down at the bottom to bolt things in place. It seems to be constructed relatively securely, even though it is made out of bent sheet metal. And I believe this machine is made in China, but I'm not sure. It says Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, let's zoom right in on that and we'll show you where it's made. It says in great big letters there, folks, made in China. Looking for an American-made ozone generator? The odor-free Villa 1000 is not the machine for you. But if you're looking for a cutesy little room-by-room machine that will get rid of odors if you have days to leave it in there, this machine will do it, but it'll never really achieve the high shock treatment levels that are necessary to kill viruses, bacteria, mold spores, and other pests. It'll probably do a good job of getting rid of VOCs, and I guess it's not as secure as I thought it was. This whole mechanism just tilts when the top is off. It's still not a bad machine for the money. $400, you're not getting ripped off. And even though the company's based in Tallahassee, Florida, the manufacturing is someplace else. And that place is China. We can put the cards back in. We'll put the case back on. And then later on, we'll revisit this machine when we get to our strength and durability tests. We'll get this sucker back together and we'll see you when we get to the strength and durability test.